Let me tell you what you're going to see a lot in the rooms of recovery the longer you stick around. Now, this is kind of negative, so if it's going to hurt your feelings, you can go ahead and scroll on past, or stick around and you never know, you might learn something. You'll see a lot of people who have never even met you or hardly know you, sometimes form a very strong opinion about you. I know they say there's no gossip in the rooms of recovery, but unfortunately, that's not true. They're all full of shit. They might talk. It's especially the ones that say they never do that are definitely doing it. It's just the fact of the matter. Like, an example, dating in the first year, don't do it, right? But actually, the majority of the couples that I ever see in the rooms of recovery, there's one person with a lot of time and one person with not a lot of time. And they're definitely the ones that are saying it out loud. Don't be 13-stepping, don't be doing that. They're up on some moral high ground. You know, the reason that this happens is because we're human. It's just as simple as that. We're human. Not everybody is well and wonderful. And the ones that think they're most definitely well and wonderful and they're the ones talking down to you from some moral high ground are definitely the ones that probably aren't well and wonderful. Yeah, they sound real good. They make it look real good. But they go home and they gossip or they character assassinate or they'll have all these newcomers that they love on that make them feel good and they'll start running their mouth about so-and-so or so-and-so and so-and-so, and instead of addressing you and having a full-on conversation to get to know you, they form an opinion, biased judgment, and then they'll scorn you or give you the cold shoulder or a little fake smile, but then you kind of see them over there gossiping every now and again, or you might hear it about others, right? Character assassination is deadly. Deadly. If I've got something to say about somebody, because I definitely judge people, I judge the whole meeting sometimes, but I'm judging it from a place of love, care, and concern. And I intend and I will actually have the courage to come talk to you if I have any kind of negative connotation towards you. I will actually come up and have a conversation. Or I will say, Sean, you're a piece of shit. Don't be judging them. You're no better. And then it'll smash that idea, right? And then sometimes I got to make amends for it. Or I'll go shake their hand when I first see them just so that I can break the ice and let them know that I'm thinking about them. And naturally, as a byproduct, those conversations will come up. But character assassination absolutely happens. Absolutely. And some of us that have been in there for a long time have to put up with it, and it can scare us away. I got a whole town where I don't even show up to the meeting because I got tired of being judged. I got tired of the shoulder checking. I got tired of being called names. I got tired of them not wanting the big book in there, right? And I've made some decisions in the past in my recovery that some people might look down upon, but my decisions, I'm comfortable with me and God, right? I dated a girl with 90 days one time, and we went on our first date, and she relapsed the day after that. And I had already felt a strong connection. I felt like, man, so I chose to stick around. Was it so I could get laid? Nope. Was it for any reason other than I felt that I've already fallen for her, I've already felt a strong connection, and I'm going to ride through it with her and not try to sponsor, like, whatever the reason is. The big book on 69 says we are not to be the arbiter of anyone's sex conduct. Like I said, I've seen all these other successful relationships where one's in a lot of years and one, and was it a good choice of mine? No, but I had to have that experience. I needed every one of my failed relationships in order to become who I am today. And because of those circumstances, I've made some decisions. There's a whole community that makes me feel real uncomfortable sometimes. It sucks. It really does suck. And I just remember and I recognize, Sean, you're making up stories in your head. If it really was important, they'd come talk to you. And then I also got to recognize, Sean, what's true doesn't need justification or rationalization, right? Am I truly comfortable with that decision? If I am, whatever they think about you is none of your business. If I'm not, I will let that stuff guide me into the directions I need to take to clean up the mess that I've made, right? So remember, character assassination is present. It will happen, but it is not healthy. It is terrible. It's deadly. It really is. And remember that not everybody in the rooms is perfect and healthy, even if they sound real good. So next time you're hearing people gossip about others, or you catch yourself doing it, please know that no matter how much time they've been there, that is supposed to be a safe place. Everybody has a seat in those rooms. Everybody deserves a seat in those rooms. And so when I'm making my judgments, are they coming from a place of anger, resentment, fear, or am I actually looking at myself and I'm looking inwardly, recognizing that I don't like it, but am I actually, what do they call that? Deflecting, right? Is it actually deflecting? Am I actually deflecting my own behaviors and characteristics, right? Or am I just judging because it's a natural human thing? And am I doing it with intent to be helpful, loving, kind, and tolerant and patient, right? It's really, really, really important, I was sitting in a meeting today and I heard some whispering and they were trying to point right at me. I looked over and I just shake my head, man. People that I love and respect, and it sucks to go through that. I haven't been in a relationship in over a year. Like, give me a break. And she had like 14 months. She was past that year mark and she was crazier than all the other ones. But I had to find out, had to find out myself, right? Broke my heart, had to press charges, right? But they go around and do a little gossip, and I don't have to do that, right? I'm comfortable in my own skin, and it's harmful when they do that. I've gone through a couple of times in the 13 years that I've been sober, and it's hard. It really is. Okay, so remember, you don't have to like anybody in the rooms, but you do have to practice love to and for them. You don't have to do that either, I guess, but you really should. Hey, thank you for watching my video. I love you even if I don't know you. If you got any questions or comments, please leave them below. And remember, go check out my YouTube, Hustling Hope with Sean G. Thank you for your love and support. And thank you for spending time. It's kind of a long one, but I didn't want to chop it up, so